pancreation, Andre Muay Thai, which means he can kick with the best of them. And a little bit of a weight differential, but just 9 pounds, as Gibson is 2 years older. For the official introductions, back inside to Bruce Buffer.
Our next fight is a middleweight fight consisting of 3 5-minute rounds. Beginning with the fighter standing to my left. He is a Muay Thai expert with a mixed martial arts record of 2-0. Standing 5 feet, 7 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds, and fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri. Please welcome Jermaine Andre. And his opponent, standing to my right. He is an expert in the sport of pancration who is now making his octagon debut. Standing 5 feet, 9 inches tall, weighing in at 194 pounds, fighting out of Port Moody, British Columbia. Please welcome Ulysses Lance Gibson Sr.
So we get set for Jermaine Andre and Lance Gibson Sr., our first middleweight fight of the night. Big John McCarthy will get this one started.
All right, gentlemen, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, let's get it on. Come on, get at it.
I know there, Mike. This looks like to be a good one. Lance Gibson, I know he's. I watched a few things, some of his tapes, and he's a pretty tough fighter. So we'll see what happens.
I'm looking forward to it. Can these middleweight bouts be as good as the lightweight so far tonight, Tito?
I don't know. I hope so. After Tiki's show, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, Tiki put on a show, defeated in the end. So Frankie got you one more time, Tito.
Lucky.
I look at this as grappler-striker. Look for Gibson, who is very good at submissions to bring it down to the ground. And Jermaine Andre is known for being a wild, big-throwing striker. Thus far, he hasn't gotten anything off yet.
Well, easy way to do that, just to smother the strikes, as you see right there. Work against the fence, it's great. You don't want to keep your head against the fence because you can get strikes from that position.
So in the red shorts, Jermaine Andre, Lance Gibson Sr. working from within Andre's guard as we speak. This fight, as they have all been tonight, non-title fight, 3 5-minute rounds. Oh, from the backside, a quick jab.
Right hand by Andre there. It looked like Gibson wanted to back out, and he caught him.
Now, one thing we talked about Pat Miletich and his ability to be a great tactician and a cornerman. Matt Hume is also considered one of the most spectacular trainers to have in your corner, and he is working with Lance Gibson Sr.
Actually, he is a very good cornerman. He did me in Abu Dhabi, and he did wonders for me.
How much of a difference does that make, Tito?
Oh, 100%. Just having someone extra eyes on the side of the mat looking at you at all times. It's great.
And how about when you're fatigued and you're losing your concentration because of fatigue? Can you pinpoint to that voice again?
Keep your knee in tight. Keep your knee in tight.
Yep, every single
Knee on the
time.
hip.
It's good positions at all times.
Knee on the hips. Bring your other leg through. Put his head down with your left arm. There you go. Put his head down with that arm. Now come through. Come through.
That's just like another voice behind you talking to you. So as long as you can always hear that and always listening to that position,
Side
it works
mount.
well.
Got to the side. Good position to strike from.
Keep working.
Now, what I was told today, too, is that not just come on, be hard, have warrior mentality, qualities. When you are told by your corner a technique to look for or use, a more decisive terminology, that is even more so a helpful asset in a fight.
Oh, yes. And the thing of using time, of the guy keeping track of time and seeing how much time's into the round where he could explode, win it by the last 30 seconds of the round.
No time to look up at a shot clock inside the octagon.
No, not in the octagon. Maybe in the boxing ring, but not in the octagon.
So 2:03 remains in round number 1. Lance Gibson Sr. and Jermaine Andre both making debuts.
Oh, good.
Side mount again, opportunity here.
We should be striking with elbows from that position. It'll be working well.
Point there, bringing that elbow down into the ribs would work.
Working knees and elbows in that position. He should be striking and scoring.
Jermaine 9-1 in matches where striking on the ground was not allowed. 2-0 in UFC style ruling.
We have yet to see anything from Andre. His reputation is of explosiveness. Thus far, it's been trying to keep Gibson in his guard.
Actually, I see Gibson just pretty much smothering everything he's tried. Jermaine Andre's, his strong points are pretty much his stand-up, and Lance Gibson is stopped from that. So he's doing his own world right now with Lance. So working shorter elbows like that work well for me. It looks like it works good for him too if he uses them. Working knees from this position is probably the best bet. There you go.
Final
armbar right here. There it is. It's he got out.
He did get out. He spun through it, Tito.
Yes.
You thought it was over, didn't you?
Yep. That was almost close. He almost had it, but
look how powerful Andre is. And
God, he's a stout guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, a 400-pound bench. Tight. Big push. Left hand. The left hand.
He's almost
now
out.
trying to finish it. And McCarthy's right there, trying to spin away. It's Gibson Sr.
It's not over yet.
They're going to run out of time here. The time's going to go.
I think it survived.
Oh, my.
That's a war right there. That's what you guys at home like to see is that.
Wow, you want to talk about entertaining.
That was great. That's what we pay our money for to see UFC is right there.
And I do believe that the reputation about Andre is 100% true. Boy, did he explode. Wow.
There you go. You can see this armbar. He set it up, and it looked nice. He had it all the way through. But look, he rolled out because he didn't hook his arm over.
Spoken from a guy now that I understand is learning that move pretty good.
Yep, arm bars, leg locks, trying to learn them all.
What forced
here we
you
go.
into that?
That's good toe-to-toe. This is what you guys pay for. Bam. Overhand right coming right here. Ooh, missed.
It sounded like, or it seemed like there was a sense of urgency by Jermaine Andre, when he got up, that he really needed to do something. And in 3 punches, bang, right
bang,
there, and then that
bang.
one there, it changed everything.
Right there.
Oh, that lefty really did it.
Left hook. That was a good punch.
Now look for Andre now perhaps to come out, but the big question about Andre also
Let's get it on.
been
Come on.
his conditioning.
Yep.
Well, we'll have to see now whether or not that was just one moment or that's going to be a direction he can continue.
Yeah, this is where you see if you have his heart, if he can come back after getting hit with multiple blows like that. So let's see if he can come back with his heart, and he looks fine.
Round 2 between Jermaine Andre and Lance Gibson. Gibson in the black trunks, Andre in the red.
Both doing good. Keep it working, guys.
Both had their moments in the first round. Gibson seemed to control it much longer, but Andre at the end may have gotten it to a draw.
Yeah, that's the last 30 seconds where you need to push it. That's where you can win it with the judges in the last 30 seconds of every round. Right here, Lance needed to work a takedown because I wouldn't want to stand it up with him. Andre's good at the strike, so.
Seems he's also slowed down. You wonder if he punched himself out in a big flurry. Whoa.
I don't know about that. He looks
nice
strong.
Power.
Oh.
Watch your head.
Use your shoulder.
Spin out.
Get your underhooks. Pummel.
Spin out.
Pummel.
Spin out. Don't let him dig his
It's so
arms
good to see how much the fighter has changed from the later UFCs.
Single.
They've gotten a lot better.
You hear Pat Miletich, our lightweight champion, yelling instructions to his fighter, Andre.
Right in this position, I'd imagine Jermaine Andre needs to work underhooks there in that position to get out from the fence, maybe circle around.
You certainly want to go over the head. Gibson can move around that side, create an opening there.
Work it out.
Conditioning now starting to play a part of this. You go anaerobic too long, you're riggy out.
Work your way up. It was good, guys.
You know, interesting on Lance Gibson Sr. He's up at 8 o'clock in the morning, takes his son with him. They go to the gym, they both meditate. Even though his son Lance Jr. is only 5 years old, he's been training him since he was 2. They go through yoga together, do a bunch of cardio, eat breakfast. Real great relationship between father and son there. Working and opening a gym in Vancouver, Lance Gibson Sr.
I was going to say, Lance Gibson is very proud of that senior end. He wanted us to make sure we said Lance Gibson Sr.
That is because he has a Lance Gibson Jr., which you'll know about someday, young Tito, but not anytime soon.
I'll be getting married June 17th, so we'll be working on
All our great fighters are losing the big battle. Believe me, it'll be the one fight you always lose, the one with your bride. And if you learn that quick, Tito, you'll get along with her a lot better.
I've been with her for 5 years now, so I've already learned that one.
There you go. No secrets, right?
No, not at all.
Gibson Sr. continuing to keep Andre against the fence.
Nice
using
punch
these. Andre. Big right hand.
That right hand was connected.
Gibson
Overhand
Sr.
right here.
Back the other way. Uppercut glances off the chin.
Working headlock. Careful, that stuff may not be too tight enough. Oh, looking him out. Back in the guard. In the half guard position from here. He should be working for the pass. Working for strikes in that position.
Like to try to snake the right leg through, put the knee in the belly, rise up and come down.
Yep, he's working right there. All he needs to do is slide it up. There he goes pushing, push across, and he'll slide his knee down.
You know, they always say the UFC is where the big boys come to play, and their playpen is the octagon. Some big boys have put on some big performances here tonight. Top to bottom, Jeff, this is as good of a full card as we have had in the UFC throughout my time with you, partner.
He's got an entrapped arm there, trying to extend it.
The American lock right there working. I see him talking to his corner. And
He muscled him off.
Well, that's incredible.
He did a fly. He did a pep move there. Just simply rooted him off of him. You're right, Mike. This has been a great evening of action.
Every one of these fights have been action-packed all the way through.
And you got to believe, being first-timers, the adrenaline's high, and they just want to give the best show they can.
Yep, going to war.
As you and I sat together and broke down fight after fight, Jeff, on game day as it is, as we always do, we both agreed that many times the best performance of a fighter is his first time in the octagon because of the
Don't turn away. Don't turn away. Turn into it. Turn into it, Jermaine.
And they want to have that good performance thinking they'll be brought back. And certainly we've seen some fighters we want to see come back tonight. What a good round there, too. It's a little slower than the first.
I'd have to give that round to Jermaine myself. That was good. He worked a lot of well striking positions against the fence.
Take your arms under when he pushes you up the cage, and don't let him push you up there because you can't use your hips, okay? Push him up against the cage, and you can push off whatever you want.
Ooh, that elbow right there.
Pat Miletich there, you can hear him saying, don't get pinned up against the fence. It's a lot like boxing against the ropes. Your hips are suddenly out of it because you're leaning. And there was the attempt by Gibson at the trapped arm, and watch this. One arm, see you later, literally pushes him off, clears the arm, and gets out of that submission threat.
Off position, okay? Step those angles. Don't let him push you straight back. Step angles, okay? Keep me up on time.
Gibson, nobody has any real marks.
Remember.
Well, after that first round, looks like Lance pretty much came back and got his head back into it.
I would agree with that 100%, Tito.
You ready? Are you
Here's
ready?
the last round. This
Let's
is where it comes out to.
Get off.
Win.
Come on.
I'd say it's an even fight right now.
Yes, exactly.
Gibson Sr.
Oh! Got it in there.
Nice straight kick.
And you got to know that hurt.
A little smile on the face of Jermaine Andre. Knows he landed one. Now he's going for the left. Backing away is Gibson nicely.
Jermaine Andre's cardio looks mighty well. He doesn't even look tired right there. He looks fresh.
27 and 29-year-old warriors inside our octagon. The ultimate finishing school, the House of Guts and Glory.
Gibson using the fence as a weapon, bringing up Andre's back to it and keeping him pinned up against it. Crowding him, as you said, Tito, smothering his offense.
Andre, the newest member of the Extreme Challenge competition team, which is 15-3-1 coming into tonight inside the octagon. With Pat Miletich a perfect 5-0 and Laverne Clark a perfect 3-0.
Working that old Marco Rujas foot stomp there.
Haven't seen that in a while.
That was the old wrestling game we used to play for quick feet. If you get stomped on, you're too planted.
Yep. He'll be feeling that in the morning.
Well, you're a wrestler at heart, Tito. You know about that. There it is again.
Yeah, he's moving the foot now, too. What he should do is as he stops, his foot sweep the other side.
Now a short knee to the inside thigh.
He's working the body lock in that position. Maybe pull him out. As for Jermaine Andre, I've been trying to work underhooks and circle off the fence.
Now Gibson Sr. is well decorated with tattoos, and on the back it says Fearless. On his shorts it says Franco Gibson Pancration. There you see it, Fearless. Stenciled on the back permanently of Lance Gibson Sr.
Once you step in the octagon, you shouldn't be fearless at all, man, because this is war out here.
And Gibson content to keep him up against the fence.
So we circle with that body lock and be good.
He's not really taking advantage, and he takes a risk at looking at his corner, and he gets smacked.
There you go, body lock.
Oh!
Nice foot stomp.
225.
Now Lance Gibson holding a body lock from here. He may burn his arms out by holding on too long. Those foot stomps are maybe small, but in repetition of using a bunch, they sure do hurt.
So 155 remains in this great matchup on this great night.
Now, the one thing that Gibson's doing is he's controlling the fight in terms of pushing it against the fence, but there's not a lot of scoring going on.
Popping with the hips and hand inside.
If I was Gibson, I'd be trying to work for a takedown or something, maybe come out and strike.
Let's go, Jermaine, open up. Let's go, Jermaine.
There we go, let's see. Oh, he's out. Oh, elbow, or excuse me.
It looked like a left knee.
Yes, left knee to the chin. That one caught him straight on the chin. He's all right, though. You see him? Yeah, he's okay.
Lance Gibson Sr. at 3:37 of the third round.
Wow, that was a nice knee. Caught him with his head down.
Well, you have to say something for patience. He didn't try to rush anything, force anything. He was able to go ahead and do that knee after really almost 2 minutes up against that fence. Right there.
Bam, right in the chin. I see Jermaine Andre, he looks all right. He's moving down there, so he looks like he's okay.
And Big John McCarthy in there quickly before any other kind of strike can come in.
That's the best on John McCarthy, looking out for the fighters. That's what a good job he's doing in the inside for all of us.
He's the best in the business.
Yep, that's why we have him.
You got it. The Super Bowl gets the super referee, and Big John jumps right in, and Lance Gibson Sr. making Lance Jr. back at home in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. Very proud of Papa in his UFC debut.
That was a great comeback for Lance in the first round. I don't know about that, but then kind of turned up the heat right at the end and caught him with that nice knee, straight left knee. That was great.
I'll tell you what, both fighters in this middleweight championship, spectacular here this evening. Let's go back and look at the early part of this matchup tonight between Andre and Gibson. This is early in the fight, first round.
Kick, and they exchange blows right away, and it looked as though this was really going to be a big-time fight, and then it just seemed that Jermaine exploded, hit him with that left hook, and Gibson goes down.
Put a couple combinations together with a left hook and a right hand.
And then we take you to the end of the fight, Jeff and Tito.
Right here, he circles to the outside, he looks with the head, bam, throws a left knee right to the chin, and he's out right from that position.
And Big John McCarthy, always the ultimate safety of our fighters. The first concern, his heart, is intact. The decision becomes official. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner by knockout at 3 minutes, 37 seconds. Fearless Lance Gibson Sr.
Well, it looks like I'll be doing